Good morning and welcome to Second Presbyterian Church, a community of faith where Jesus Christ transforms lives. This morning we want to extend a warm welcome to you and ask that you pass the friendship pad to your neighbor. Please fill that out and note who is seated around you so that you can greet them by name. After worship, we are all welcome to a time of fellowship and refreshments in McFarland Hall. We also invite you to the chapel for the service of wholeness and communion, whether you are celebrating a joyful event or seeking comfort in sorrow. This brief service is an opportunity to be anointed and prayed among others, but also to enjoy the sacrament of the Lord's Supper. If you would turn your bulletin and look at the back page, you will see a list of upcoming events that we would like for you to pay attention to. All of these events, details, and their sign-up forms can be found at secondchurch.org/events. I'd like to highlight a few for you. Today, after the 10 o'clock service, volunteers are needed to help deck the halls of the church for Advent. Lunch will be provided, and the more the merrier. Please meet in the parlor following the service if you would like to help. Next Sunday at 9 o'clock, we will honor Dr. John Franke at a farewell reception and light breakfast in McFarland Hall. John has served as our Director of Adult Formation for over the last 9 years and is returning to Pennsylvania to be closer to his family. Please join us as we show gratitude to John for his ministry among us. Christmas with our North Side neighbors needs your help. We have more than 400 tags that need to be taken, and 125 volunteer spots are open. We need your help to purchase, wrap, deliver gifts to bring Christmas cheer to our Northside neighbors. Please visit McFarland during coffee hour, or you can go to our website to sign up. Women at Second will host their annual holiday luncheon on December 5th. The Reverend Tracy Smith will be the guest speaker, and attendees are encouraged to bring a Christmas ornament to share with our Northside neighbors. The registration deadline is December 2nd. And last, we want to thank you, this congregation, for your faithful and generous response on Commitment Sunday. We want to express our gratitude for the $1.1 million that was pledged for God's glory. These pledges, combined with others submitted before last Sunday, bring us to $2 million toward our 3.9 budget goal for 2025. Friends, there is no doubt that God is at work here in our congregation. But to reach our goals and have a fully funded budget, we need everyone's participation. So if you have not submitted your pledge, please prayerfully consider and then join the commitment campaign. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to invite Reverend Mike Samson to join me on the chancel steps, so that we might welcome those who are beginning their journey of membership.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The Apostle Paul writes to the church these words: "Welcome one another just as Christ Jesus has welcomed you." This morning we had the wonderful opportunity to welcome new friends into our community of faith here at Second. Just prior to worship, the session of Second Presbyterian Church met for the joyful purpose of welcoming and receiving a smaller but mighty group of new members into our congregation. And so at this time, I would like to invite forward our newest members, and you can step forward and join us on the chancel steps, and I will read their names. Carol Chastain, Fred Ficklin, Marilyn Ford, Jim Gorski, Heidi Moffett, David Rapley, Paul Schmidt, joining in absentia, Shayna and Josh Sloma, also in absentia, with their children Ava and Ollie, and Virginia Tate.
Friends, you have already made promises of faith before this session. I ask you now if you reaffirm those vows in the presence of your new congregation, and will you gratefully receive and acknowledge God's claim on your life?
I will.
And to you, the congregation, will you receive these members into the life and ministry of Second Presbyterian Church, welcoming them with joy and gratitude, will you? Congratulations and welcome to Second.